Welcome to the Rebel Scum Podcast, your favorite hive of scum and villainy since 2016. From rankings to odds making, we talk, debate, list, and laugh our way through everything Star Wars. Want to support the rebellion? Join us on Patreon. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a transmission. Now, here are your hosts, Brock and James.
You're always scum. Rebel scum.
Rebel Scum. Welcome to the Rebel Scum Podcast. I'm Brock. This is
James.
Boom. It is the Rebel Scum Podcast, episode 383, where we talk Star Wars and Star Wars things and Star Wars knickknacks. I don't know.
Paddywhack.
James, what's up?
A fluorescent light bulb. What's up? Look, there's a lot of fun stuff in Star Wars to talk about. Not really. There's a few things. I will say, we're good. We have our topic. It's the Rise of Skywalker thing.
Yeah.
I do want to talk to you a little bit about Mia Goth's. We'll have that in Never Tell the Odds. But Ron, Patreon Ron, brought something up, Brock, on Patreon.
Yeah.
We're going to get right into it. There's no dilly-daddling today. This is not a dilly-dally Saturday.
No.
This is a get-to-it Wednesday.
Work it out Wednesdays.
But he brought something up, and I thought this was actually worth our time to start the show off, and I lost it. My computer is from my internet. It's not my computer. My computer is now not reloading because I posted on Patreon saying, join us now. Here we go. So... it's opening. Just give me like 5 minutes. Just go silent for 5 minutes and we'll take it back.
Total silence. This is great for the people that are just listening to the podcast.
This is what you want on a podcast. We got Ron's here. Thrawn's here. I think I forgot to tell Thrawn what time we were on. I'm sorry about that. By the way, this rogue is a stand.
Oh yes.
And it's a pin. Sugar? Sugar?
The Funko, those pins. There was a lot of X-Men ones, and I'm like, ooh, I was like, what are you gonna do with it? But they're like, it's heavy. Is it heavy?
No, I mean, if for a pin, like if you wore it,
like, what is it pinned to though? Like, how do you put it on your shirt?
There's three pins.
Oh,
yeah,
like that. But then you can stand it up. I see.
It was at Dollarama.
Oh wow, that's a find.
Yeah. So I was like, well, I got to get it. So I just took it out of the box like a little while ago, and I was like, I didn't know what the hell it was.
Oh,
it
I would be all over that if I found that at Dollarama.
Well, if you want
those
this,
were like
I can,
$20 at one point or something.
No, they had Rogue. They had a few others, but Rogue was the only one that like I wanted Wolverine, but they didn't have Wolverine. But they had Rogue. I like Rogue a lot, so I was like, oh, I got Rogue.
Yeah.
And I had Rogue's #1 standalone comic from the 90s. Like,
wow.
It's gone though. I don't know where it is. I have all my Death of Superman though and Funeral for a Friend. So. But no Rogue #1. Rogue #1, and I had Spider-Man, Spectacular Spider-Man number 300, where Harry Osborn dies. Yeah. And I waited for that one, and I rode my bike. And that I have my 50th anniversary Spider-Man one. It's beat to death. Even if it was worth something, it'd be worth nothing because I read the crap out of that. Right. Anyway, whatever. Ron's comment right here. I got it.
Yeah. I'm looking at it too.
Stalling. Oh, so what do you think about the TFA 10th anniversary crickets? And it's the 10th anniversary of The Force Awakens, and there's no mention. There's no mention of it anywhere. Like you wouldn't even know. 10 years, nothing.
I don't know. Do we celebrate 10 years?
Why not?
I know. I agree.
I think they did 10 years for the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Is that when the 3D came out? I mean, look, it's not as big as the ones that they've had, but it is kind of like the reason why I think this is something to talk about is there's no movie coming out until May. Yeah. There's no show coming out since when Andor was in the spring. There's 2 seasons ago. It's 3 seasons when Force Awakens come out. What? I mean, they did the Revenge of the Sith, so maybe they're like, we can't oversaturate the market. But yeah, I don't know. It's strange that there's no there's just nothing for Force Awakens. And that movie was, remember how beloved that thing was until The Last Jedi just Slit its Achilles. That was beloved though.
Yeah. No, I don't know why they wouldn't. Maybe it's just Star Wars being Star Wars, where they're like, let's not raise the ire of the internet, because it's kind of true. Especially, I feel like we've talked about this before, but like the internet is very sensitive these days about other things, which we won't go into. But I think we all know it's just like you post anything, you are asking for any type of reaction. So it's like it could be good or it could be bad. So maybe that's the vibe. I don't know, because like they definitely will like. Well, no, I mean like Revenge of the Sith. They talked about that. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean that's 20 years. So I guess maybe 20 is where they start, and they decided we did one, why do the other? And you're right. Maybe they don't want to, but also okay. So this isn't what we're talking about either. But the rumor is that all these new movies are leading to Rey. Like Rey is the future of Star Wars, which makes Ron very happy. Ron is very excited. but like the future. But so let's say for argument's sake that's true, right? Like Rey is in Starfighter, secretly in Starfighter, and it's a bait and switch, and it's a Rey. Like let's just pretend all that is true. Wouldn't you want to throw The Force Awakens in the theater right now to be like, hey, remember when you liked Rey? Remember? Like, wouldn't you want to like hype her up a little bit more like that? Because people forget, people loved Rey. And I will tell you that I know that firsthand because my wife bought me Star Wars Monopoly and it did not come with a Rey. And people were so outraged that Hasbro had to make a little crappy Rey figure that you mailed out and they sent you. And I have the Rey figure. That's how much like people are so freaking moronic, Brock. They loved Rey for 2 years. Until The Last Jedi happened. And then they all forget that they were obsessed with this character for 2 years. Like the Hasbro had to make a new mold. Now, look, it was stupid that they didn't put Leia in it to begin with, but this is whatever. But like you forget. We all forget that there was a period. So like you want us to remember, put the movie that people genuinely loved in the theater, Rogue One. Imagine but put Force Awakens in the theater. Make us if that's for argument's sake. If all that's true, I feel like they would want us to appreciate Rey again.
It does make me wonder, like if like we waited a couple years and
it's true.
If we waited a couple years and like they did the 10th anniversary for Rogue One, it's like I mean, like no one would care besides us. But you know what I mean, like. That would be so weird, but that's still off the distance. What would that be next year?
Oh, that's next year. Look, but the thing is, like, again, why don't they have a novel? Like, hey, it's been 10 years since Force Awakens. Here's some weird novel that ties into it.
Well, I even sent you a thing where it's like they did a issue of the Revenge of the Sith book novelization, and it's like a nice like cover, and the pages are like different colors, the like gilded. I don't forget what it's called, but that's a thing now with books where it's like it's got to have cool patterns on the paper. Like
I didn't know about that until you sent it, and now I see it everywhere. It's like 6,
I know.
7. That's all I get
so
now because
strange.
of you.
I'm like, I don't really want to read it, but I do want to own the book.
I will say, Revenge of the Sith is the best Star Wars novel.
I think I feel like
it is the best. Last Jedi is actually a good novel. The Revenge of the Sith is probably the best one. I love like Star Wars and Empire are the first two I had those like the original Prince. I think you do too, but like the original principles. But like Revenge of the Sith is probably the best one because it goes into like more detail in Vader's thoughts. Like there's more to it, and I think they really that one I would suggest reading. Like.
Yeah.
If you don't like, I like the book movies. I don't need to read the book. That's one that I would suggest because you're a reader too. So I think you would get a kick out of that one.
I mean, if I come along with this book, I will pick it up. Like it just, I keep seeing. I'm like, whoa, that's crazy. But like, yeah, it's just like, so it's like I don't know. I feel like that's not exactly Lucasfilm making that move. I'm sure I'm sure the publishing is somewhat controlled by Lucas.
Yeah.
Whatever their publisher, but let's just call it Lucasfilm or LucasArts, I guess. Let's call it LucasArts. But it's just like it does seem strange. It doesn't feel like a Star Wars. It's not run by anyone. It's like, okay, yeah, you can do that, and then someone else goes off on it. It feels like that. And it's interesting. I don't know why they wouldn't do something.
Anything, like not even in the theater, but it's
Is it they couldn't fit it somewhere into the movie schedule in the summer? You know what I mean? Like, when would the best?
well,
time to
December
watch
would be the anniversary. So they have Avatar coming out, so they don't want to take away from Avatar, I guess. But like, there's nothing though. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's I guess 10 years is not a. I mean, I can't get over the fact that it was 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, this podcast is like
we're going on 10 years
closing
in August.
Closing in
On a decade.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah, I've had this mug for 7 years. Like that's wild when you think like 7 years. It's Han Solo.
Yeah.
It was on clearance at Disney World.
That's right.
Because I wanted a DuckTales mug because I'm an adult, and it was like $15 American. And I go, whoa! And this one was on clearance. And I go, yeah. And the thing with this mug that I didn't realize, I think it's falling apart because it's 7 years old. And I use it a lot. It's massive.
Yeah,
it is like a massive mug. So, it's good to have. It's empty right now. I finished my nighttime coffee.
Nighttime
coffee. I bought new coffee at Costco today. At Costco.
Oh, nice. I was at Costco today.
Hey, did you try? I don't know how yours was, but the one I was at, they had 5 stations where they gave out flatbread, and it was all the same flatbread. Because I tried them all. Because it was I don't know what time it was. I was really hungry. I didn't have lunch, and I was like, oh man, it's lunchtime, and I had all of them, and I was like, this is all the same. I was very salty. I'll say that, but I didn't buy it. I bought a block of parm.
Parm.
That's what I bought. And olives, like a lot of olives, because my daughter, I had made pizza. And my daughter said, "We need to buy olives." It was all garden fresh stuff on the pizza. And she's like, "We need to buy olives." So I bought her. Yeah, I know. I'm like, yeah, thanks. So I bought her 2 giant tubs of Costco olives, different ones for her. Anyway, yeah. It's not a big deal. Oh, look at, we used to go to Sam's and Costco and eat on Saturday and have samples for lunch. Yeah. That's why we don't have Sam's Club here. We used to, I think, for like 4 minutes.
Yeah,
but it went the way of Target.
I have to stop myself from calling it Price Club.
Oh yeah, I remember
that's Price been Club? At least 20 years.
God, it's been a long. It's like how I still can't get over the fact that Switchblade doesn't have Toblerone. It's like 30 years. I'm like, I'm not moving on from that.
I bought my copy of the Star Wars encyclopedia from a Costco. Well, it was probably Price Club at the time.
Wicked.
And when you think about it, it's like that Costco, Price Club, whatever, then looks like the ones that exist now. Like, it's like nothing has changed to an extent. I'm sure there's this is different and this is different, but it's like nothing's changed.
I used to go to Costco just to play Nintendo 64. They had Mario 64 on display, and I'd just go there to play it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and electronics. That's right. I was like, where would it be?
I gotta go and play Mario, and I would just go and play Mario 64.
Yeah.
And when sometimes I would go alone. I'd ride my bike and I would go in, cause not alone. Like I would do something else. I'm like, I'm gonna go play 64, and I would go in the exit.
They were. Wow, it's very odd.
I was raising money to buy it. Eventually, I bought it, but before I could afford it, I had to play it.
Like they have those cards, and you have to scan them, and now it's like you scan it, and you see the pictures. That's all it is. Boop. Like it's like
what I don't get though is you can't buy anything with a card anyway. So why do they care if you're in there?
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows?
I heard the one in Vancouver that was having problems. It's the food court's outside, and too many people are just going there to buy the $1.50 hot dog without having a membership. So they're cutting back on that. I went today. When I went today, it was so empty. I was like, it's Brackett's Peterborough. It's not like it's never. It's been at lunchtime. I went lunchtime last week one day, and the lineup was from like checkout to the food area, produce. It was nuts. So I waited till after work today, and I went, and it was
Yeah.
so. That's how I got 5 pieces of flatbread from 5 different people, and I was like, what is going?
Five flatbreads and fries.
I was just like, was it about to expire, and they were really pushing the flatbread? I didn't know what was going on because I saw. I'm like, this looks the same. And I took a bite. I'm like, it's the exact same. Everything was the exact same. So I'm not complaining. And they were big size. Like for Costco samples, they were pretty big. I was like, all right, let's go.
Did they? Did you go to the thing and get a double chocolate cookie?
And then I went online and I said, boom, 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 boom. And that was 9 million. Have you seen that? It's like 850 calories.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. I had never seen one of their hot dogs in real life till recently. I was like, oh, this is wild.
Dude, the fact that they're $1.50 with a pop is insane to me. It's like their pizzas. I had their pizza for the first time a couple years ago. It's greasy. It is.
Yeah.
It's grease on grease. Shopping at Costco is so shopping at Costco is hell. I used to say no shopping at Costco. I don't know why we're talking about this, but then I moved here, and there's 14 people in the store, and you're like, my sister goes to the same Costco now because she moved close, and she's like, it's insane. Mm-hmm. It's so empty. Like it's lunchtime. Like I said, lunchtime was a disaster. Christmas time there'll be like 2 days, but for the most part, it's like a breeze. You walk in, you walk out. I'm like, I gotta get my daughter milk. I'm like, I walk in, I grab the milk, I walk out. I'm like, nope, like there's nothing to stop me.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Like Walmart is more chaotic here than Costco, so it's weird. And there's 2 Walmarts. There's 2 Walmarts and there's 14 people in the town. It's wild. I do. Walmart is amazing. Ish. But Dollarama. All right, let's go on to the main topic. The 5 big booms. There's only one in Vermont, and everyone in the state flocks here. Yeah, see, that would be a problem.
Yeah.
But where I live, there's only one, but I think there's another one like 40. Like I don't know. There's just nobody lives here.
2 towns over.
Yeah, 2 towns over. All right. So anyway, the Rise of Skywalker, which is arguably everyone's favorite movie of the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
I believe nobody dislikes the Rise of Skywalker.
Not a single person. They're like,
I will say, I think it might be my favorite of the 3. I think Force Awakens is the most fun. I think The Last Jedi has the best story, and I think Rise of Skywalker exists. And I think because of that, is my favorite of the 3. Because
how can you hate the movie that introduces us to Babu Frick?
Exactly.
Honestly. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, it cost an arm and a friggin' leg. Oh, who the hell is this? Need website help? We make it look easy. Fiverr. This is the Den of Geek, by the way. Kudos on the Halloween logo up here, Brock. That's I just noticed that. Sweet. I chose Den of Geek because I like them better than Forbes. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker is now the 3rd most expensive movie ever made. What the? We kind of talked about this last week. Because it's the same reason why. I remember last week we talked about how the what's that movie called now? The Smashing Machine. But I brought up Indiana Jones. And something was just released. So Star Wars: Rise of Skywalker cost a lot of money, which would probably be less of an issue if it were also, good. See, that's not. See, but here's the problem. This isn't journalism anymore. This is opinion. Where have we gone? I like you, Den of Geek, still. I don't know anything about them. 6 years after its release, Disney has officially confirmed that the final cost of Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker has reached an eye-watering $593.7 million. Okay, when you say has reached eye-watering, you're trying to hit a word count. This makes it the 3rd most expensive film ever made, just behind Star Wars: The Force Awakens and Jurassic World Dominion. What the fudge? The figure within Reylo kissing distance of $600 million now includes a total production cost. Total production. It's a wild amount of money to spend on a film, albeit a blockbuster trilogy capper, but it would arguably be easier to swallow if the movie had been well good. Other opinions are available. Thanks for sharing. Okay, whatever. We'll leave it there. Then they quote Forbes, and I have no interest in that. So, that's the gist of it. $600 million almost for this movie.
So does this mean it's like it was number 2, but now it's number 3? Because Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Dominion, the last one.
Yeah, no, it was it cost more money than originally reported.
Oh, I see. There's new info on it. Gotcha.
Yeah. Here we go. IGN, the 12 most expensive movies ever made from this is from last year. Okay. So this is from 2021. So before this new report. So Pirates of the Caribbean, World's End cost 300 million. Justice League, Joss Whedon cost 300 mil.
Yeah.
Last Jedi cost 300 mil. Avengers cost 325 mil. Infinity War cost 325, which is kind of crazy considering every actor on the planet was in it. Fast 10, 340 mil. God. Avatar 2, 350. Avengers Endgame, 356. Avengers Age of Ultron, 365. Wild that they got cheaper. Pirates Caribbean on Stranger Tides, 379. I call it Pirates Caribbean. I don't use the of the. Rise of Skywalker was third at 416 million, but now it's more. It was always the same. This one's saying Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is 432, and The Force Awakens was 447. So none of these numbers make any sense to me anymore. Look, it goes back to what I said last week. Who the hell is greenlighting the budgets on these movies? Like who? Now, a lot of those movies were pre-COVID, so I get they made their money back. Like Avengers, Doomsday is going to cost $400 billion, and it's going to make $500 billion.
Right.
I don't. I don't know. You know what? It would. I think that movie would have cost less because if you recall, Colin Trevorrow was supposed to direct it, and then he was canned, and then J.J. Abrams was brought in. They had to rush it in for whatever reason, and I think this is what I think, Brock. And let me know what you think. I think had they planned out this trilogy, that the cost of those movies would have been significantly lower. And I think if you look at Infinity War and Endgame, which both cost a lot of money, combined 700 million around, but they were less than Age of Ultron. And they were both, remember, they were supposed to be one movie, part 1 and part 2. And then Marvel was like, oh no, people don't like when we call things part 1 and part 2. Let's change the name. And it's still part 1 and part 2. But there was a plan there. So they got the cost a little bit down on those movies. And they had a lot more actors in them than this. I just think if they would have planned it out, they might have financially been more stable at these instead of just throwing money in the wind, basically. That's what it feels like. It's the pre-production stage just did not occur for all 3 films.
Maybe this is why they were so reluctant on releasing things now, because it's they spent a lot of money on those 3 movies. It's if you think of that era of the Star Wars where it's just we got Star Wars, let's try to make a lot of money off of this, which I think worked generally for the first 2, but maybe the third, I don't know. Well, the first one is still higher than the third one, right? So
I think part of the problem with the sequels is Force Awakens started at 2 billion worldwide, I think, right? And then Last Jedi was here. And then Rise of Skywalker. They're all over $1 billion, which is insane, but they all had significant decreases.
Right. Which is so funny. It's they still made $1 billion.
$1 billion is still insane. But the other thing, sorry, go on.
No. Maybe they just went all in because they're well, JJ made the first one, which was the most successful, so maybe it'll be successful again. It's just I don't know how is the movie industry so lucrative or so big on overspending on things. It's just it's crazy.
Yeah.
How does it continue to carry on? But it's just
it can't.
Yeah, it's wild.
But and then I think that's why Mandalorian Grogu, which I know everybody likes to jump on, I think it's going to cost under $200 million. So after marketing, it's probably $200 million. So if it makes $600 million, they have a profit of what, $300 million, whatever. I don't know. The other thing too is who cares about the finances? But it doesn't affect me at all. Just make the movie. But I think it's smart to go cheaper. I think they need to go cheaper. Instead, for some reason, they're all obsessed with going bigger. And James Cameron, I do not like the Avatar movies. But 2 of them have made $1 billion each.
Yeah.
Like, so like if he needs the money, I would be like, James Cameron, you can have the money because his track record is impeccable. Like he is someone from Piranha 2 until Avatar 2 has basically made a hit after hit after hit.
Yeah.
Like if you give him money, it's going to be, you're going to get a payoff for that.
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. It just doesn't make it. It's so weird. I'm curious. They don't really explain why they know this all of a sudden that it was so much, or it was more than they had reported.
Okay, hold on. I'll go on the Forbes thing.
It feels like making news. It's at the end of the day, who cares?
Well, this is the thing. We should not care. Nobody, us or anybody watching this should actually care.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, it doesn't make the only difference it really makes is that they've been afraid to make a movie since 2019.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so strange. It's just, I wonder if they could have withheld that. They would have. It's just we don't need this. We got another movie coming out next year. We don't need people thinking oh, what are they up to? It's just so funny too. It's why do people cheer for the downfall of people? It's who cares? If you didn't like it, you didn't like it.
You brought that up. We talked about Peacemaker earlier today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And now James Gunn's gonna lose his job, and that's everybody's talking about. It's who cares? Who cares? And I also said if Kathleen Kennedy got fired tomorrow, do you think? Look, first of all, I don't want anybody to lose their job, but me personally, do I care? No. What I care about, I am you, me, everybody in the chat, everybody watching this later. We are consumers of the product.
Yeah.
That's what we are. You give me the product. I decide whether or not I'm going to buy it or not. And then I will tell you if I liked it or not. And then after that, I'll decide whether or not I consume more of your product. That's all we are.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't, it drives me nuts when I see everybody's pretending to be an analyst and a critic. It's you can have an opinion. An opinion is different. But why do we thrive on watching people thrive on bringing up the misery of others and this is not success, and then you just dig into it. It's, I don't know, man. It's wild. This is why
makes sense.
Yeah,
it's not constructive. It's just cares.
No,
it. It's that's the thing. People don't realize if you didn't like it, then stop watching, and then it'll go away.
Exactly. If you don't like it, don't like it, don't watch it. Goodbye. You like it, I know a couple people that just did not like The Acolyte, and they stopped watching The Acolyte, and they're that's it. You're that's what you do. You don't like it, you don't watch it. You know how many shows I've started and stopped? There's so many. I'm I don't like this. Why am I going to hate watch? Watching is the dumbest thing. But then you look at the people doing these comments, and you're oh, well, that's the IQ level of people.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just strange. But that's kind of cool. They spend a lot of money. I guess would you say they made their money back? But just
they made
not
their money back.
As
they made
good
over
as they could have been.
Yeah, I think it's the diminishing returns ultimately. I think, and the thing is, the other thing too is they overspend on Solo by a lot.
Yeah.
Then they overspend on this by a lot, and both of those really the reason why they overspent was because of the pre-planning. Really, it feels like the pre-planning over there is just a mess. It was all I don't even know if this would be a KK issue. To be honest, this is because, and I say that as someone who has no idea, because it's we need this movie out in 2015, 2016, 2017, it was okay, we need to get it. And they were just what do you got? Okay, you guys did 21 Jump Street, get in there. And it's there's no vetting them or anything. Yeah. And then they do it and they're they're not doing what they're supposed to do. They're doing what they do. And maybe it would have been a better movie, maybe not. We'll never know. We don't need to know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, they weren't doing what they were hired to do, but they were also doing what they were hired to do.
Yeah.
But it might be just a case of when Disney Plus was we got to have 47 shows on Disney Plus, and Marvel was just just everything all at once, and everyone's this is just, and the quality went down, and fans started disliking Marvel, the shows, and they're it's like, yeah, because maybe that's what caused all this was there was a necessity to get them in the theater, when in reality, like Lord of the Rings, I let it take 2 years to make those 3 movies.
Yeah.
Star Wars might have been better off just taking a few years, shooting all 3 of them together, and then releasing them, and being like, you know what, you treat it like one big movie, even if you want. You know what else I was thinking about earlier today is because I think it all kind of started going downhill for them when Disney Desi joined the chat. That's when it went downhill for Star Wars. But remember when Episode 7, when they announced that they were doing an Episode 7, Disney, when they bought Lucasfilm, but there was no director attached. They were like, we have a script but no director. That was the beginning. And then there was like, they were just like, they needed J.J. Abrams. Like, it was like he was like the only one they wanted. Remember, there was like a list of like Brad Bird, Jon Favreau, all these names on this list. And I was thinking today, I'm like, I wonder how different it would have been if it was Brad Bird or Favreau. And like, obviously I'm a big Favreau fan from before, everyone knows. So like, I'm going to be biased there. But if you think even like a little bit about him, would either of those guys or anyone else on the list have been like, okay, we need to have all 3 movies at least loosely mapped out? Do you think they would have, like, I wonder if there would have been a difference there, or if it was just like, you just do this movie because we need it out next year. I'm really curious how that was going to.
I think you're right. I think maybe for Marvel as well, it's like they should have the scripts written before they even get a director. It's like, this is what we're gonna do, and like I'm not naive. I know things change when you start shooting things, and like there's rewrites, especially those movies that are probably rewritten a million times. Like, except for like the guys that work with Lord and Miller, I think they wrote most of all of their, like, Captain America, and then what's the last one?
Oh, the Russo brothers.
No, sorry, yeah.
So no, actually, you know what's funny is I saw Frank Grillo was on a podcast and he talked about James Gunn and the Russo brothers, and apparently James Gunn, everything is written out. Like, everything is written out in advance.
Right.
The Russo brothers, it's like Lego. Like, they make it up as they go. And he he liked them both. He said they were both good stuff, but they're very different.
Yeah, I can totally. I mean, just like James Gunn. Yeah, it's like it's a unsurmountable force at this point. Regardless of how you feel about Peacemaker, like,
he's fired.
It's like, wow. But then, like, anyways, yeah, I think with Star Wars, it's just like Marvel is one thing, because it's like Marvel, they've retconned their stuff so much. It's like Star Wars, like, it has to follow this thing. So it's like, why didn't they write it out? Or at the very least, it's like, okay, this is going to happen and this is going to happen. These are your big notes. You can do whatever you want in the middle. Oh, they landed an asteroid, and there's a worm in the thing. That's crazy. Let's do that. But you can take care of that part. But yeah, at this point, like, it's just, I don't know. So then, like, yeah, if they had planned it out, like, I don't know. That's the thing. It's just like, we say all this, like,
oh, you never know,
like, golden thing of like, oh, it'd be great if they had planned it out, and it could have just been as not well received as the sequels. I don't know.
No, but I think the financial stuff that we're talking about would have been probably
maybe
would have gone a little bit cheaper on that. I think I don't understand why they wouldn't have planned it out, though. It still makes no sense. 10 years later, I'm still baffled by it.
I don't know.
I'm still baffled by Mark Hamill having to tell J.J. Abrams that he can't have the Force in The Force Awakens because he doesn't have it in the next movie. I think that's actually where the biggest downfall happened, was they wrote these movies based on scripts and not finished films. I think that's also part of it. It was you know, because things, like you said, things change in the edit. Things change all the time. And, you know,
actors die.
I think, well, that's even if they planned it out and then they planned it out, you know, Carrie Fisher still passes away, so they have to pivot there. So I don't know. Ultimately, like you said, these numbers mean nothing to me. I mean, if they want to give me that money, I could take it.
Yeah,
I will take the $600 million.
Yeah,
like, if you're offering.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah. It'll help me. I will sell you my Benny Quads action figure.
Oh my god!
Sooner Thron's on episode 5 of Peacemaker, and it's pretty good.
No spoilers.
So yeah, let's spoil the ending. So at the end, when Mothra shows up and fights Godzilla,
So it turns out
that Peacemaker is actually
Snoke.
Wonder Man.
Wonder Man. Yeah.
I like the Wonder Man trailer. It looked like nothing, but I was like, I like this. I don't know. It just looked. I think it looked different. I don't know. I don't know enough about Wonder Man either. Like I've seen Wonder Man. I knew what he looked like, but I was like, I don't know. Who cares about Wonder Man?
Yeah, his name is Wonder Man. There's not much else to it.
I think that's how they're gonna get DC and Marvel to like cross pollinate. Is they're gonna have Wonder Man and Wonder Woman meet.
Maybe.
I really like Peacemaker. I thought it. Like we talked about it. I think it. We won't say how it. We won't. I won't go into because soon. I don't want to ruin it for Sooner. But yeah, it was weird seeing Superman show up and blow up Peacemaker's head.
Yeah, Sooner, you're gonna want to watch all these episodes. Like, I don't know how you're on social media and it hasn't been spoiled for you. So,
yeah, especially with that last episode. Like, never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds.
Possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
Never tell me the odds. Brought to me and James and everyone in the chat and everyone in the galaxy by patreon.com/Rebel Scum Podcast. If you like what we do and you want to support us and you just want to hear more about Star Wars, we try our best and we deliver. So help us be the Star Wars guys that you listen to, not those other Star Wars guys. You want us, James, Brock. Do that by going to patreon.com/Rebel Scum Podcast. Be like Ron, and you could say things, and we're like, oh yeah, let's talk about that. That sounds cool. Let's do it. And get juicy content when we got it. You could be one of the beloved few that we call out every episode. Juicy content. People like Heidi Feder, Barry Brophy, Heidi Feder, executive producer, Barry Brophy, Dennis Allen, Sooner Thrawn, Randy Kenobi, Mary Kristen Nathan, Dale Erdman, Phil Staniforth, Rez, Scott D,
Josh Price, Matt W, Frank Perkins, Neil Lowry, Cosmic Girl 02, Gleek Play 1, Dena Nerds, Disney, Desi, Charlotte Rumprasek, and Jeff Wilson.
Thank you all.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Any of those people in the chat right now. What's up?
The first Never Tell Me the Odd is for Ron. Only for Ron. Never Tell Me the Odds. Rey will be in Star Wars Starfighter.
I'm not. Since you mentioned it, I was like, I'm in. Let's do it. It doesn't necessarily have to be this like bait and switch where it's like it's actually about Rey. She's the starfighter. That would be actually sweet. Like the story is a like mysterious starfighter that wears a helmet that you can't see their face, and then like Gosling is like trying to like chase that person, but then also they become friends at the end, and by the end, helmet off. I'm Rey Skywalker, like boom. But the odds, I gotta go full Brock because I'm like, it could happen, it could not. Who knows? Like, I feel like once we get that first trailer, we'll get a bit of a more of a vibe. But yeah,
Disney does have 3%. I'm really like people really seem to believing this, and I don't know. I feel like where there's smoke, there's fire. You know.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 40%. I just don't know if that's what Sean Levy would want to do. Like, is that ultimately what he's like? Hey, I want to tell this story. And they're like, well, you have to put Rey in it. He might be like, don't want to do it, or maybe he would want to do it. I don't know, but I'm gonna go 40%. A little bit higher than Desi, a little bit lower than yours.
Is he writing Starfighter as well, or just directing?
I think he like had a writer, but he developed it with the writer and
I see.
stuff. Hold on, let's see. John on the Resistance broadcast said he did his J.J. Abrams impression for Greg Abrams' buddy, and he got Abrams on the phone and loved it. Okay, well, I do a Jar Jar impression, and nobody's called Ahmed Best.
Ahmed Best. Oh,
somebody call Ahmed Best.
That'd be so great.
He's running a Jar Jar comic or something.
Good.
Yeah, Jar Jar's making a comeback. And Sunathon's at 35%.
Nice.
35% about Rey being a starfighter, or 35% that you will call Jar Jar or Ahmed Best. Let me do my Jar Jar impression. All right, our next never tell me the odds. Mia Goth will be a Sith in Star Wars Starfighter.
I'm gonna go 75% because like it's the Mia Goth. I feel like she does. She's like, I gotta do a crazy character. I'm like, okay, Sith is an easy crazy character.
So she just had like an interview or something. Oh, look at this! I just typed it in. Hey, what's up, Star Wars? This is from October 15th. Today, Star Wars director reveals main reason he cast Mia Goth.
And what is the reason?
In a profile with Elle, Levy shared the main reason, and that is we needed a singular actor to play a fiercely complex new character within the Star Wars galaxy. Mia is a unicorn of an actress. It's not like you could ever say, we need a Mia Goth type, because there is no type. There's just Mia. That means nothing. That is just like...
yeah, that's
it
just
doesn't...
normal.
And then she said, so this is why this is in there. The next 2 hours are in there, because she said, it's really intense, but I love it. I'm being pushed in a way that I've never been pushed before. This is a completely separate film, not a prequel. It's its own thing with new characters, and it's a great script, a really great script. And then Ryan Gosling said, I love all of my scenes with Daisy Ridley. She is one hell of a...
You sold me on that one.
Sooner Prawns are 54%. I'm going to go 68.97% because I think so. I think it'd be cool too. Why not? But that's the quote that I forgot to tell you about. That's why. And our next odd, Mia Goth and Amy Adams will have a lightsaber battle in Star Wars Starfighter.
I forgot Amy Adams is in this movie too.
She's playing Mara Jade.
Oh my god.
Well, that's the rumor on the street, and if it's a rumor, it's true in Star Wars.
She has red hair.
I know. It's like, and they're like, and she just wants to send her son, which is Luke's son, to raise Lights Jedi Academy. All right. Oh, 87% for which one? I think for a Sith. She's got to be saying for the Sith, right?
Yeah.
I think that's for Sith, yeah. Brock, what do you got? Lightsaber. Amy Adams versus Mia Goth.
I don't know. 40%. I don't know. I honestly want this movie to almost not have Jedi. Like, it just...
I didn't say Jedi.
If you call it whatever. Force users. I don't know. If you call it Starfighter, it's like, I feel like it's got to be about pilots. I mean, you could easily fit a Jedi in, but you know what I mean? Like, it's just sort of like it says to me that it's about flying in space. So it's like, you don't want some like superhuman that could do things. I don't know.
But the subplot could be Amy Adams, who's possibly the kid's mother.
Yeah.
Being a jet, like it could be the subplot. Like the main focus is on the Starfighter, and the B plot or C plot is Amy Adams. And then at the end, she has to go face to face with Mia Goth, and of course, Mia Goth would kill her in battle.
Yeah,
and that would be that.
I'm
100%.
Wow.
No, I've never got a Hondo. I'm gonna go full Brock.
Yeah, it's just like it's cool. I'm not.
We don't know
but if we know nothing, it's like I feel like when you know nothing, it's like, well, I don't know. It sounds fun, but I don't know. So we'll see.
I just got my Amy Adams Black Series figure today for Star Wars, and she's got a purple lightsaber. Her name is Cara Spade.
Cara Spade.
Cara Spade.
Kate Spade.
It's Kate Spade. She makes purses or whatever.
Yeah.
Candles.
What's in there? Kyber crystals. Wow.
What is the heart of thing is built on What's the Rogue One saying? The heart of a rebel is built on Kyber. The heart
I
of
don't know.
the heart
That
of
sounds
gold
right.
is no, that's not right. It's the heart of. I remember when I saw Rogue One, I was talking to my friend Brett, and he's like, "I liked it, but why? You know, this Kyber crystal does nothing." I'm like, "Oh, but in the Last Jedi, we're gonna see a Kyber crystal."
Yeah.
We did not. Okay, the heart of Kyber. The strongest stars have hearts of Kyber.
Okay.
And I didn't even need AI for that. I didn't even need AI. By the way, AI uses a lot of energy. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
So I Googled, people have been saying that to me. I don't really use AI that often, but people are like, AI it uses so much energy. And I was like, what does that mean? And then I thought, what is the difference between AI and a video game?
Yeah.
It uses significantly less than a video game.
I mean, it's like you can be as accusatory as you want about AI, but it's like I'm pretty sure everyone's using Google, and like I know Google has its own AI, but it's like also like isn't Google kind of the source of all the AI? Like,
That's why I looked at video. It's like it's I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't. I think people are afraid of AI. I don't think a lot of people. I mean, AI's got a lot of bad. There's a lot of negative, obviously,
Sure.
but there's positive, and I think it's here. It's not going to go anywhere. Like it is here.
all I know it brings us one step closer to like C-3PO, like a robot talking to you and having like its own thoughts. I'm like, oh, that'd be fun.
I literally have lived with AI in my house for a decade because I've had Alexa's in here. I can't say it. Alexa, what's the score of the Jays game? So
it's high.
It's 8-2.
Still 8-2.
It's 8-2. Yeah, it was 5-2 when we talked. This is how I watch Jays games now. I'm like, I'll work.
I do like that she gives more info.
Yeah, sometimes too much though, and I'm like, shut up. Just we're good.
This.
I will say this Alexa, which is my first video one, is the one that we use most of the time is not as intuitive. This one listens better.
Interesting.
Alexa, I appreciate you. Thank you. See, now when there's the AI uprising, I'm in their good books.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna love me. AI has a badass Star Wars metal song. I think you brought that up earlier in the chat, but I couldn't read it all because we were doing.
Oh yeah, I was looking at it. It was pretty sweet. If you like the AI,
that's the one problem with Alexa's. Yeah,
it's like I know this bothers people, especially artists, because it's like it's creating art and video and music that doesn't technically that was created by a person. But I'm like, AI is created by the ideas that the internet already put out. It's like, if anything, just say, hey AI, what would this look like? And then just copy what they did. My church literally did that. Like someone used ChatGPT to create like a flyer for a fundraiser in November, and you just gave it some of the pictures that we wanted to use, and it did it. Like, granted, like AI does weird things sometimes, but it's like it still gave you like color palettes and how to like arrange it all. It's like, so just take that and just design it again. Like, who cares? Like, is the AI gonna come and sue you for like stealing their property? It doesn't exist. I don't know. So
at my work, we're not allowed to use AI because of the copyright, because nobody knows what the copyright laws are.
Yeah, exactly. No, I get it. It is very weird. It's just like, I don't know. It's just
it's
so
the
funny.
early
It's
stages.
Like, we're already panicking about something. It's like we could just stop it. Stop.
But people are very opinionated on AI.
Oh, yeah.
Like very opinionated on it. And I'm like, and again, I always bring up, you hate this, but when Lord of the Rings did the behind the scenes of Helm's Deep, and they're like, we had the computer CPU fight each other 1,000 times. I'm like, that is AI.
Yeah, exactly.
And you all drooled over it.
Yeah, exactly.
Usually I say more profanity than that. But like, it's like you can't love one AI.
Yeah.
And I mean, you can, they're different, but you can't, you just drooled 20 years ago over that. And I don't know. I mean, I was playing Mortal Kombat last night against the computer, and I was like, God, is that AI? Uh-oh. I've been playing AI for 40 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Goombas are AI.
It's all just algorithms and like code, right? So it's like it all stems from something. Whenever people write out AI, though, I always think they're just saying Al.
Al.
I'm like, oh,
yeah,
Al.
you can call me Al. I always think of Paul Simon. Dun, 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 dun. It's a strange time, but I mean, AI's got like a lot of benefits, and there's the creepy side of it and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I've got no opinion of it really, to be honest. I'm kind of like, whatever. It's here. It is what it is. Like, go play VR. Oh, VR is not AI. What? Makes no sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Like when you think it's taking away somebody's job or whatever. I get it.
Yeah,
I get it. I mean, it is taking away a lot of jobs.
Mm-hmm.
But it could probably write a better script than some of the Hollywood movies I've seen lately.
That's a good question.
Sometimes I've seen Hollywood movies. I'm like, this is written by AI, and AI is like, I wrote that. Should Star Wars have a Foxy Shazam concert in the middle of it, Brock?
Absolutely. Because you're not like, hey, isn't that guy from that Macklemore music video? Yes, it is. Yes.
All right, top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5
Stand
pilots. Because we talked Starfighter and the thing. So
top 5 Starfighter pilots? Is that what? I actually didn't even look at it when I looked at the rundown.
Are you good with pilots? There's a lot of them. And I'm going, mine are all cheats, by the way. 1, 2,
Unbelievable.
3, 4, 5. Okay, my number 5, Luke Skywalker.
Oh.
Arguably should be higher on the list, but it's my list.
Yeah. You guys can suck it. I feel like we've done this before, so I'm gonna add someone. I'm gonna put someone in that like I don't think we usually put it, but he does have a starfighter in season 2 and 3. Mando. He's got a Naboo starfighter. It counts.
You know what? I'll put him as my number 4.
Because
he's on my list.
And then I'll put Luke as my number 4.
I like I'm just putting characters that I like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 3 then. Han Solo.
So like we're just any kind of pilot.
Anyone that flies a ship in Star Wars.
Perfect.
And you know what? We take these lists way too seriously.
Too seriously. I'm gonna make my number 3 Rey Skywalker. That shot of the Falcon. The shot of the Falcon in Last Jedi, like blowing up 3 tries, like it's just like that looks great. I know that's just CG, but like
it's AI.
It's cool. It's AI, bro.
Yeah, agreed. My number 2. Who do I have left? Oh, right, those 2. My number 2, Jango Fett.
My number 2 is gonna be Harrison Dula, because like character from a like cartoon, they're like, yeah, she's cool.
I actually made a list of 10, and she was on my 10, but I scrapped her because I was like, no girls allowed.
No girls allowed.
No girls allowed. I saw that. Apparently, that's a big thing online right now. Is that people are complaining that. I guess at New York Comic Con they announced some Star Wars books, and they're all like female, like it's Rey and Leia, and like. I don't know what. They were complaining that Star Wars is like it's going too focusing too much on the girls.
Oh no!
And I was like, what have women ever done for society, bro? Like, what have they ever done?
Nothing. They're just slackers, and they don't do nothing for the human race. 0. They do not suffer in any way.
Pretty soon, AI
physically or mentally or spiritually, women have had it easy.
You know what?
I don't. My wife come in here going.
She force jokes you. You know what I don't get? Here's the thing I don't get. If it was like they're like we're announcing 7 new movies and shows, and they're all like all the characters are female, you're like, oh, okay. But then also like a book. Chill out. Like, first of all, who cares? I think people focus too much on these weird details like that. Like I remember like even The Force Awakens where people were like, oh, Rey, they had to make it a girl. I'm like, never even thought of it. Just never crossed my mind.
Yeah,
she was just a character in the damn movie. She's a Mary Sue. Shut up.
Yeah.
My number 1
Oh, yeah. Did we do number
is
1?
Definitely not a female character because we went through all that. It's Anakin Skywalker because he's just
my number 1 is
before yours. The sooner. Luthen, Han, Boba, Luke,
good
Anakin.
addition.
Yeah, Luther's a
Good
good addition.
addition.
All right, you're up.
My number one's gonna be Poe Dameron.
Yeah, no
Why
kidding.
is he not just the main character of Starfighter? I don't know.
You
Outside of
know,
the fact that
yeah, again, these are like the weird decisions that Star Wars makes. And not that it's weird because we don't know what the story is. It probably doesn't make sense. But why is it they're like, well, we did those trilogy and all the actors are like, we're done. Like, why?
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 I'm gonna go work for Marvel and then Guillermo del Toro. I'll never have to wear weird stuff on me again. Oh wait, yes you will.
That's all you do. And also, yeah, Moon Knight is weird too. Like they're just like, it's done, but no, he'll be back.
Yeah, like they're supposed to make a second season. When is that?
What do you know? What drives the Punisher is getting a special presentation, which I'm very excited for. They need to do more special presentations. Werewolf by Night was awesome.
Yep.
Like and Guardians of the Galaxy having a Christmas special is also awesome. So why don't they do more things like that though?
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like just do little fun things. Like I don't get it. Like what? I know they cost money, but I'm pretty sure people like Werewolf by Night. They made a colored version of it as well.
Yeah.
I like Punisher. I'm really excited for Punisher and Guardians. I'm sure there are people that watch that Guardians one every year, like at Christmas time. I mean, it's been out for 2 years, but like you know what I mean? Like I don't understand why they don't. It just seems like such a great idea, like a short movie.
Yeah,
that's longer than like a short, but like it just I don't know. It seems like a no-brainer, but I guess it's a brainer. 5% of Star Wars fans read books. They all just pretend they do.
Yeah, and it's just like it's dumb to complain about that because I would argue I don't know the numbers on this, but I'd argue there's a fair amount of the authors of the current Star Wars stuff is female writers, so it's like well like,
this also goes to a point where we don't know, because part of the thing we're talking about like the numbers and stuff, and like everyone's saying James Gunn should be fired because Superman didn't make money, but it did apparently. Who the hell knows? But like we don't know the criteria of what is successful and what's not, and we don't know the demographic of who's buying a Star Wars book.
mm-hmm.
Like maybe that's their demo for books right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Strange. It's a weird thing to complain about, but also it's weird to be like, oh, this movie from 6 years ago is the third most expensive movie ever. Like, okay. More expensive than Waterworld?
Inflation. I don't know. Poe interviewed for the job, but they heard about his Spice Run shady past. Hold on, let's type. Okay, Waterworld budget. Waterworld budget. Waterworld is just Mad Max and water. 175 million American. That is like.
That's crazy thinking it was made back then. And like, I'm sure there's some CG in that movie. I can't even remember, but like most of it was probably practical. Like it's wild. They're like, yeah, let's shoot on the water. It's like, okay.
Mando and Grogu 166.4 million. According to the Film Commission, this cost is lower than any other Disney-era Star Wars film, partly due to receiving a $21.75 million tax credit from California. This makes it the most modestly budgeted Star Wars movie released by Disney to date. The video, this is AI telling me this, so sorry guys.
The cheapest thing they've made, the cheapest movie they've made in the last decade. That's pretty impressive.
And I'll bet you, Revenge of the Sith. 130. Okay, so it's more than Revenge of the Sith was. 113 million is insane. I guess that was 20 years ago. But yeah, it's so the Mandalorian and Grogu. There's unless it's like the worst movie ever made.
Yeah,
I don't see how it's not going to make its money back.
Yeah, I don't see it either.
It's not going to be like insanely successful, but I don't see how it doesn't. Anyway, they should do a trilogy. I would go. I love Mandalorian. I don't care what the morons say anymore.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I
like what I like. I'm 44 years old. I like what I like. I dislike what I dislike, and
I do what I want.
I don't even care.
Yeah. Perfect.
I don't even care. I have a 3-year-old running around making me tired. Who now speaks in full sentences.
Nice.
and is very, very sarcastic and cheeky. Very.
Gee, I wonder where she gets it.
She's so freaking sarcastic. I'm like, who the heck are you?
Does she like yell at you like Aaron does?
Yeah, she does that. And the funniest though is the other day she was on the swings, and I go, "Hey, Selena." She goes, "I'm not Selena. I'm Spider-Man." Pew 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 pew.
Nice.
And I was like, the thing is though, you're saying nice, but you don't understand. I think she thinks Spider-Man is Batman. Because she's like, I like Spider-Man, and then she'll show me Batman. I'm like, but that is Batman. But all of her friends at daycare love Spider-Man. So she loves Spider-Man, but I'll show her, Aaron hates it, but I'll show her clips from Adam West Batman.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, she hates Catwoman scenes. Like, they bore her to tears. But like, I showed her the one where Batman and Robin are in a catapult. And Batman's like, Robin, I remember last week when I put the remote control of the Batmobile? I think I can reach it again. And he puts in like the coordinates of where the catapult flicks them, and they fly in the air and land in the Batmobile. And she's just like, Dad, I want to watch it again. I'm like, oh my God.
Hang on, chum.
Oh, it's so good. But she's also like, it's funny because last year for Halloween, she was 3 costumes. She ended up going out trick-or-treating as a ladybug, but for daycare, she was Robin.
Right.
And she's obsessed with Robin all of a sudden, too.
Nice.
She's like, I'm Robin. She goes, Spider-Man and Robin. I'm like, it's Batman and Robin.
They're both teens, Selena. They can't
You don't get it.
Like,
I did show her some of Across the Spider-Verse with a Spider-Gwen, because I've given her a Spider-Gwen toy every Christmas. Like, and so she doesn't know what it is, but kind of does. And she was like, and I don't ever watched the beginning with her, but she was like enthralled.
it's fantastic. It's fantastic fathering, parenting.
Yeah, well, we don't let her watch TV, so when she sees it, she's like mesmerized by it. But I'm like, I'm gonna let her watch the good stuff. She'll come in here without Aaron knowing and be like, Dad, I want to watch Spider-Man. I'm like, it's Batman, and you're not allowed. She goes, Dad, come on. She goes, Dad, Batman. Come on, Spider-Man. I'm like, fine, because I want to watch it too, because I love Batman and Robin.
She's like, you want to get nuts? Let's get nuts.
I haven't shown her that one yet. But the Adam West one's perfect because it's for kids.
Yeah, colorful.
It's exactly. But when Catwoman shows up and they like flirt, she's just like, I don't like it. I'm like, yeah. Gotcha. She doesn't want Julie Newmar, but Eartha Kitt, she's on. And then I'll be like, her name's Selena. She goes, no, Selena.
It's like, yes, but it's not just your name.
Yeah, I'm like, well, you got a lot to. She's learned. Aaron taught her her full name, like recently, and we're eating dinner tonight, and she goes, Razile. I was like, jeez,
Razile.
So I don't like the blue, like she just said it. Anyway, that's
Razile.
Yeah, she just yelled it. I was like, oh my gosh. But yeah, she's very sarcastic. But she loves Batman and Robin and Spider-Man. And
nice. There's hope. There's hope. Oh,
yeah, she loves
another.
I want her to dress up as a superhero for Halloween, but I think sounds like she's just going to be a ladybug again.
Nice.
It still fits her. Yeah. Oh, well. 1 year. Sweet. All right. That's episode 383 of the Rebel Scum Podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out with us today. Like and subscribe to the video. Like and subscribe. I'm choking now. I need water.
The bell. Here, I'll do it for you. Hey, Alexa, like and subscribe for Rebel Scum Podcast.
I didn't hear you. It's really far away.
I know. This is for everybody at home listening that isn't Disney Desi and having her headphones on.
Yeah. If you yelled it loud enough, it might have gone through the headphones.
Hey, Siri, subscribe to the patreon.com/rebelscumpod. Frick. I sabotaged our own scam. Oh, my goodness. Anyways.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching, except for you, Brock, because you were always scum.
Rebel Scum.
Hey scumbags, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our video As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebel Scum Podcast, for all the latest videos.